then here's where my issues start. Hello, welcome back to Jacob's Toys. You know the deal, please like, share, subscribe and all those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. I just want to say now there are going to be spoilers for Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. I went to see the film last night and I just want to open up the conversation about the wave of figures that we got from Marvel Legends. The Geek Week in Review are doing a special episode because we all went and saw it last night, so do check that out on the channel if you want to have a look at our thoughts on the film itself. So without further ado, let's jump in and talk about these figures. Okay, I'm going to be honest, this is the first wave of MCU figures that I've been disappointed by. Now I want to say here that I know that these figures are produced based on concept art, so the guys producing the figures don't necessarily know what's going to be in the film or what role these characters are going to play in the film, so they're basing their designs based on concept art. I do understand that, I know that, I've been collecting long enough to understand that. But I think that the fact that there are certain characters involved in the movie posters, in the trailers, in the teasers, it's a real shame that we didn't get some of the others. Let's start off positive. So the Doctor Strange figure that we got, brilliant. Really, really cool. It's a good version of him. It's probably the best likeness to Benedict Cumberbatch that we've had. It's him in his new outfit that we saw in the film. It's really cool. All little details like the sling ring, etc. I've done a 5-minute figure review on him, so do go and check that out. But the Doctor Strange figure, absolutely wicked. I love the details on the hands, I love the effect pieces, everything. Really, really happy with that one. No problem at all. America Chavez, again, really, really cool figure. Great character in the film. Really loved her inclusion in the film. And I think it's a really cool little figure. It's like pretty much spot on to what she looked like, her outfit and everything. Very comic book accurate. Just again, really, really cool one. Happy with that. We finally get a Wong figure. Now I'm pleased that we got a Wong figure, and this is obviously Wong as the Sorcerer Supreme. But he comes with this really cool sword as well as the effect pieces, and it didn't really feature that much. I know there was a few scenes where he was throwing the sword around and, you know, projecting it and stuff, but I kind of hoped for bigger things because he had this sword. I kind of hoped that there was going to be more to it. Not a huge issue. Again, I'm really happy that we got a Wong figure. I'm glad that we got him in his kind of Sorcerer Supreme. He was really cool in the film. Yeah, I mean, not a huge amount to complain about, but just a little bit confused about this sword. Carl Mordeaux. Obviously he is the Sorcerer Supreme in his universe. Really cool. It's a really nice updated figure. Just wasn't in it much. I expected him to be in the film a lot more than he was. I expected him to have kind of a bigger part to play. And I'm a little bit confused over the accessories that he's got. Like his stick thing, obviously he used that, but he also came with this crossbow. I don't remember seeing him use the crossbow, so I'm not really sure what relevance that plays to the film or to the character. I mean, I'm pleased that we got him. He's a cool figure. He looks good on the Sorcerer's shelf with the others, so not a huge amount. So there's 4 really good figures there that I can't really complain too much about. And the 2 comic book figures as well, they fit into the collection absolutely fine. So those 4 I'm cool with. I'm absolutely cool with. I don't even remember seeing him use his astral plane version. I don't remember seeing him in astral form. I can't remember that. I mean, it's a huge upgrade from the astral form Strange that we had previously, but like I pointed out in my 5-minute figure review, the astral form Strange is based on the old design. So this is an astral form Strange in his old costume. So it isn't even this version of Strange from the film. It's an older version. And I did kind of pick up on that when I did the review, but yeah, I feel a bit cheated that it's a good figure. I'm glad that we got an Astral Strange figure, like an updated one, but I feel a bit cheated because why did we get him and not Wanda? Why didn't we get the Scarlet Witch? We saw her in all the posters, in all the trailers, we knew she was in this film, so why did we get this instead of her? I think the annoying thing is as well is that her costume is slightly different to the one that we saw in WandaVision. It's a lot darker, it's a lot more sinister, so I'm sure there's going to be a figure on the horizon. It just would have been nice to have been included in the wave as opposed to this one. With the Astral Strange we also got the the kind of Aladdin's lamp. And I know that it has significance in the comics, but again, I don't remember seeing this, because it does go with the Build-A-Figure. It goes with Rintrah, but I don't remember seeing it. Now this is a really cool character. Like, Rintrah has a really good history with Doctor Strange in the comic books. Like he's tied in with fixing his cloak of levitation, which actually did break in the films. I really thought that he was going to kind of come back and be involved, and I wonder whether there's deleted scenes or script that wasn't used that kind of utilise this character, because even in the credits he pops up quite early with a photograph as well. So I wonder whether they were supposed to use him more than they did. But as a Build-A-Figure, I mean, I love it as a Build-A-Figure, and it's great to have kind of a Rintrah on my shelf. But I kind of would have preferred a comic book version, because the MCU version didn't really do much. I mean, I don't really even remember this being his outfit. I know he was in that battle scene, but that was about it. You kind of saw him kind of, you know, from the back and from the side and whatnot, and then he was one of the ones that kind of got picked up and tortured and stuff. But I don't know, I just think it's almost a little bit of a waste of a Build-A-Figure. There was more in the film that we could have had than Rintrah. But it's bittersweet. You know, I'm glad that we got him, but he didn't really feature enough to warrant him being the Build-A-Figure of the wave. And then the one that really got on my nerves was the exclusive, the deluxe version, and that was the Supreme Strange. Now, as a design, this is cool. He's got a ponytail. Like, I love a bit of long hair, but you know, as a design, he's a really cool figure, and he came with this portal, this portal that we've been crying out for so many years now. So much so that I've got two of these portals, because they're brilliant. The character design, the costume, it's really cool, but he got killed off like really early on, and I just remember seeing him die and just being like, why was he a deluxe figure? Like, surely if you want to do him, maybe do him as the zombie version later on with all the arms and stuff, and instead of giving us a portal, give us like some of the spirits and stuff that go with him. But I just think it was a real wasted opportunity, a wasted figure, and I feel a little bit meh. So yeah, so as a wave of kind of movie figures, the fact that you've got kind of a figure from the wave, a deluxe, and a Build-A-Figure that didn't really play a huge part in the film. But you know, the others in the film, I mean, the Doctor Strange, the America, the Khan Mordo, and the Wong, happy with. You know, I love my Marvel Legends. I love my MCU collection. You know, this is no way a dig at Hasbro, because I love Hasbro, do some bits with them from time to time, and I understand that a lot of it's based on concept art, but I just feel that maybe Marvel and Hasbro didn't communicate enough on this one. There was characters that we should have got in that wave that we didn't, and I think that it means we'll probably get a second wave very soon now that the film's out. A Wanda, for example, or a Scarlet Witch, a zombie version of this character. I don't want to talk about the spoilers, but there were some characters in that film that to have an MCU version of them on our shelf would be a real touch, and they didn't even touch on it. There's not even a hint at it. Instead, they just gave us another Astral Strange and a Build-A-Figure that was in the film for, I want to say, 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. So 5 minutes of screen time, 0 screen time. It's 8 minutes of screen time. Yeah. So that's my thoughts anyway. You know, I understand it's based on concept art, but I think that they need to give these guys that are producing the merchandise for the films a little bit more to work with, so that they can give us something, because you could have done a really solid wave there without giving away any spoilers. As I said, Zombie Strange, we saw him in the trailer. Sinister Strange with the third eye, we saw him in the trailer. Scarlet Witch, we saw her in the trailer. Even the Ultron bot, like robot things, we saw them in the trailer. You know, you could have given us one of those. So yeah, that's just my 5 minutes. I mean, like I said, I saw the film last night. Do check out the video that I'm going to be doing with Super Sorrel and Ryan Speaks Geek as a Geek Week in Review special based on Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And if you've got any thoughts, pop them in the comments below. It's always good to hear from you guys. Thanks very much. See you soon.